Around here, them guns get the last word.
This is why I love Tekken. A Tekken game can be multiple years old and we will still discover new things about it as if the game just came out. I have two separate videos here and both of these are showcasing how the Tekken project team, they reuse assets from Soul Calibur games. In both of these videos, you can see Voldo has a very similar attack to Claudio. And then also in the second video, I don't know this character's name, has the same animations as Claudio as well. Both of these videos, it makes sense as to why Harada is rebuilding everything from scratch. They have been using the same animations for so long, borrowing from Soul Calibur, borrowing from past Tekkens. Finally, we're gonna get some fresh, some newness. In this video, we have some tweets from Harada, and I just think it's so fascinating because it circles around the topic of scrapped characters, you know, characters that they were planning on making, but for whatever reason, they never got around to it. And Harada's response to all of this definitely is not closing the door to it. The tweet that starts it all says, with Tekken 8, would you like to put some scrap character ideas in the next game? Zoe, Ganami, Taekwondo Girl. And for those of you who don't know who these characters are, Zoe was supposed to be in Tekken 6, but her outfit was too revealing. She was also supposed to be in Tekken Revolution, but same thing. This is like a Tekken Force general of sorts. You also have Gambi, who's basically Ganryu's friend or sister or something like that. And then of course Taekwondo Girl is basically the female version of Harong, Baek Dusan. She was supposed to show up in Tekken Mobile, but that game got scrapped because of low player count. Harada responds and says, Ganami-chan will never become popular. Now, the one that he's talking about is the one in the bottom left that's Ganryu's friend. And I kind of agree with this. One is just a simple sketch on paper. It's not really too much to even say about this besides it's supposed to be Ganryu's friend. At least we know something about Zoe and also Taekwondo Girl. Zoe is Tekken Force soldier. She has Krav Maga as a fighting style, supposedly. And there's a little bit more to the character than just a sketch. Same thing for Taekwondo Girl. I see a lot of momentum surrounding these characters and people want them to return. And in my opinion, going down the route of speculation, if I had to say Zoe or Taekwondo Girl, I think one of those characters could maybe potentially show up as DLC. I don't think base roster because Taekwondo Girl can never take Harong's spot. A response here to Harada, this is crazy. Someone says, that is a damn lie. It's statistically proven that male characters who fail to achieve popularity are popular if they are turned into women. Just look at Kimberly and Seth from Street Fighter. And yeah, I think there is some truth to that, but also I feel like not necessarily. They changed Raven to Master Raven, and that character is decent, but Master Raven doesn't really have like that star power popularity like you would assume. It's kind of like a negative effect where there's a lot of people who hate the character specifically because they replace the original. And it's almost as if they would have just created a new female character and had no relationships to Raven, maybe that character would have had some legs. And you can say the same thing for Josie. That character gets a whole lot of hate simply because they are the female version. So yes, it may boost their popularity somewhat, but they will still have that stigma around them of you took away something that I liked in the past. Harada responds to this person and says, nah, from a statistical point of view, it cannot be said that there's a significant difference. There are a few cases in the first place and the environment of the user's base are different. Of course, it is established as your own qualitative opinion and hypothesis. I like how Harada responds to people and says, this isn't a fact. Just because this is what you believe doesn't make it a fact. Like, where's your evidence? On the topic of Street Fighter, I am interested to see how that game pans out. Street Fighter did make the tough decision to change a lot of its male characters into female. But also too, I don't see the Street Fighter 6 complaining that much about it. Another topic here, also a tweet sent at Harada. This one is in Japanese translated to English. Harada, it's difficult, but I'd be happy if I could use Noctis in Tekken 8. Harada says, although Noctis is a guest character, the sense of operation has an infinity with Tekken. And this really is like what are you trying to tell us kind of statement from Harada. But if I was to take a guess, I would have to assume he's talking somewhat about how Lars and Noctis knows each other canonically. They're like, Noctis is a part of the universe and he knows Lars. Maybe that's what he's going with, but at the same time, there's not really much here to say. But even then, we have to remember that Kurimitsu got a lot of his moves, about 4 or 5 of his signature attacks. So if you do play Noctis, just switch to Kurimitsu. I'm pretty sure she will be in Tekken 8. The final thing that I'll talk about in this video is a poll. The first new characters for Tekken 8 you look forward to seeing introduced. From which country? I see this topic being thrown around a lot of, in Tekken 8, we will get new characters. My guess is 5, maybe 4, but I think 5. And the thing you have to wonder is, and with those new characters, there's a few questions. What part of the world? What would their fighting style be? Will they be good guys or bad guys? Allies of Jin, allies of Kazuya? Or will they have their own story that has nothing to do with the Mishimas and the G corporations of the world? In this video, I just want to talk briefly about these tweets from Harada because it makes you wonder, it makes you guess. And the fact that we're getting the Tekken 8 trailer so soon after this, it just makes it that much more tantalizing. But that's going to be it, everyone. Thank you for watching this video. I will be doing a full breakdown of the Tekken 8 trailer once it's announced, so hit that subscribe button, stay tuned to the channel, turn on notifications. I will have more videos popping up later on this day, and also just as we get closer to Tekken 8 as a whole, the hype train will not stop. Get aboard. That's it, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.